4 years ago, Bishop Wenski invited our diocese to examine itself, to dream about our future, and to lay a roadmap for the years ahead. This historic project brought together over 1,000 Catholics to serve on 20 planning commissions in the first General Synod of the Diocese of Orlando. The Alive in Christ campaign presents a very special next step for St. Francis of Assisi Catholic Church. The campaign is designed to fund the roadmap established by our Synod. We have a great opportunity to grow in our personal, living relationship with Christ, to lead our brothers and sisters to holiness and abundant life in Christ, and to share God's love for all people. We have much to celebrate already. We have a vibrant and diverse parish with over 2,600 registered families, and we offer Mass in 4 languages. Our young people embrace their mission as disciples of Jesus Christ, and we are blessed to follow the example of St. Francis of Assisi, our patron saint, who invites us to live in humility and inspires us to reach out to others in compassionate service. As we reflect on our shared journey of faith, we know that challenges still remain and opportunities abound. Through Alive in Christ, we have a unique opportunity to answer our baptismal call to grow, lead, and share our living faith by addressing our most critical parish needs. Our greatest priorities for Alive in Christ are to ease traffic congestion and to provide additional parking. Through the grace of God, our Catholic community continues to grow. Since 2003, our parish has grown from 1,600 families to well over 2,600. Yet many of our facilities are no longer adequate to meet our present and future needs. As we lead more families to a new life in Christ, we must provide the necessary infrastructure to support our continued growth. The construction of 2 turn lanes will increase the accessibility of our parish and improve traffic flow. In addition, the expansion of our parking lot will create approximately 250 new parking spaces. Our parish campus is a blessing from the Lord and a gift that we share with all people. Secure outdoor lighting and updated landscaping will provide a safer and more prayerful setting for all who join us on this holy ground. Alive in Christ offers St. Francis of Assisi the opportunity to begin addressing the urgent needs of our parish, while also supporting the very important capital needs of our larger diocesan family. Through the Alive in Christ campaign, we will join together with every parish in the diocese to help fund the key priorities that emerged from our diocesan synod. We set a goal of $1.37 million for our parish. If we are blessed to raise this amount, the proceeds will be used to fund our parish priorities. In addition, a portion of funds raised through Alive in Christ will provide support for many bold and exciting new projects taking place throughout the 9 counties of our diocese. St. Francis of Assisi realized that the church God was asking him to rebuild was not one of stones and wood, not a physical structure, but rather a spiritual one. He also realized that the people of God have physical needs that help them to open their hearts and their spirits to God. We arrived at our Alive in Christ goal with the spiritual needs of our people in mind. Accomplishing our most urgent needs will allow our community to not only grow in diversity and number, but also to grow in faith and love as we share our resources and ourselves. It is my pleasure to introduce Bishop Wenski as he explains his vision for the Alive in Christ campaign.
To come alive in Christ is to allow His grace to permeate our lives so that we try to think as He would think and to act as He would act. We are standing on the shoulders of those who have gone before us. We are blessed with people of faith and vision, people who embrace and celebrate their Catholic faith, transform communities, and make known the love of Christ throughout Central Florida. In Central Florida, our church is alive in Christ. In the next decade, the population here in the 9 counties of our diocese could grow from the present 4 million to about 7 million people.
Parishes are the heart of the Catholic community and the primary instrument of the Church to reveal God's presence in our world. The expansion of Catholic schools responds to our area's explosive population growth, and families express desire for Catholic education. Educating our youth is a fundamental mission of the Church in Central Florida. Through permanent endowments, Catholic education will be accessible to all families. As an outreach, the new Campus Ministry Center will help students understand the richness of their faith, enhance their relationship with God, and expose them to the best of Catholic spirituality and tradition.
My biggest hope for the Diocese of Orlando is an increase of vocations to the priesthood so that we will be able to meet the needs of our people for sacramental ministries in future years.
Throughout our 9 counties, Catholic Charities is redefining its role as the major provider of services to meet the needs of our poor, hungry, and homeless.
Our glorious God has blessed the Diocese of Orlando with a successful launch of the Alive in Christ campaign. It is with great conviction and confidence in God's grace that we begin this bold effort. Our goal is to raise $150 million. Strong parishes equal a strong diocese, and so the first $90 million will strengthen the mission and ministry at the parish level, and $60 million will support our larger church priorities as identified through our synod. Our church is about families, your own family, your parish family, and our growing Catholic family in the Diocese of Orlando. Please join me to ensure the success of the Alive in Christ campaign. Prayerfully consider your own sacrificial gift to Alive in Christ, as your pastor and I have personally done, to meet the needs of your parish and our diocese. Joining together, our church is truly alive in Christ.